I came here today just to tell the truth, so hopefully we can get down to the bottom of this. I'm 100%, the charges against me are 100% false, and hopefully due to time, we'll start to see that.
Man, this timeline is crazy, man.
I know. So many things coming out.
The story about Diddy has turned into a roller coaster of shocking claims, hard-hitting evidence, and jaw-dropping revelations. It's a real-life drama that could easily be mistaken for something out of a Hollywood movie. But this isn't fiction, it's the unfolding story of one of the biggest names in the music industry. The accusations against him are nothing less than astonishing. With leaked memoirs and mysterious recordings adding to the tension, the entire situation is filled with suspense, betrayal, and many unanswered questions. And at the heart of it all is the late Kim Porter.
They're not done. This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly.
The latest shockwave in the Diddy saga comes from a book called Kim's Lost Words, which is said to be a memoir from Kim Porter, Diddy's late partner and mother to 3 of his children. The book has quickly gone viral, filled with serious accusations of abuse, manipulation, and concerning behavior from Diddy. However, there's a twist. Diddy's legal team has strongly rejected the book, calling it a complete fake. To add to the drama, his children have also stepped in, publicly denouncing the memoir and calling it a malicious hoax.
What his team is trying to do is get the public to assume that the government is leaking some of this negative information about him, like that Cassie video. But the reality is, he's got a lot of enemies, and I really don't believe it's the government.
Quincy, Christian, and the twins, Jesse and Delilah, came together to issue a strong statement rejecting the claims made in the book. They described their late mother as a symbol of love and strength, emphasizing that she should be remembered for her positive qualities, not caught up in baseless rumors. They reaffirmed that the official cause of her death, as determined by medical experts, was natural and had no signs of foul play. Our mother should not be defined by lies. She deserves to rest in peace, their statement read. While it was a heartfelt and emotional plea, not everyone is convinced by their words.
Kim Porter, that is Diddy's ex, who's also the mother of his 3 of his children,
Right.
has detailed the alleged abuse that she suffered at his hands.
Oh, no.
And this is all in a memoir.
The memoir, whether genuine or not, paints a disturbing picture of Diddy's relationship with Kim Porter, claiming years of manipulation, physical violence, and emotional abuse. One passage reportedly describes an intense argument that left Porter with a broken arm, only for her to wake up and find Diddy beside her as though nothing had happened. The book intensifies as it suggests Porter feared for her life in her final days, allegedly texting friends cryptic messages that hinted at danger, with one reading, "He got me." While these claims are unverified, they have sparked a storm of speculation. Diddy's lawyer has called the book not only fake but deeply insulting, arguing that it's an attempt to damage Porter's legacy and profit off her name. Despite the official cause of her death being deemed natural, whispers of something more.
You know what I'm saying? Just with this Cassie thing, I didn't know her, but I knew somebody like her, and that was Kim Porter. I didn't know Cassie, but I knew somebody who was going through the same thing she was going through, and that was Kim Porter.
The controversy surrounding the memoir has also brought attention to Diddy's nearly 2-decade-long relationship with Kim Porter. While the two certainly shared moments of love and affection, insiders say their relationship was far from perfect. Friends close to the couple have described a partnership filled with jealousy and control. One unnamed source claimed that Diddy's possessiveness often led to heated arguments, with Porter feeling trapped and unable to live her life freely. He didn't want her to have anyone else, the source said, adding that Diddy didn't treat her the way she deserved either. Then, there are the tapes. Courtney Burgess, a former friend of Diddy, has come forward with a set of recordings that could change everything. According to Burgess, Porter gave him the tapes before her passing. These recordings allegedly feature private gatherings with Diddy and several other high-profile figures. The descriptions of the tapes are unsettling, with claims that some participants appeared to be in compromising situations, unaware they were being filmed. Burgess has handed the tapes over to authorities, and their existence has become a key part of the ongoing legal drama.
The court you know, when you open up wine, the corkscrew. She took the corkscrew and caught him on his wrist defending himself. And he almost, I think he hit, I know he tore some ligament, but he almost hit an artery or came close to the artery or either scratched it or cut it a little bit because he just kept bleeding.
The legal proceedings have taken a dramatic turn, with Burgess being subpoenaed to testify before a grand jury. Outside the courthouse, he briefly spoke to reporters, teasing the explosive nature of the evidence he's handed over. When asked about the tapes, Burgess was careful with his words but did confirm that they feature several celebrities and reveal a disturbing picture of what happened behind closed doors. All were victims, he said mysteriously. They didn't know what was being done to them. His cryptic statement has left many wondering.
Well, you know, he get the trafficking because he took her to different states and had her perform acts with different, you know, male tubes and different people, sometimes against her will.
The tapes are only one piece of the puzzle. An unedited version of the memoir has also reportedly been submitted to investigators. If proven authentic, it could become a crucial piece of evidence in the growing case against Diddy. The book allegedly details how Diddy used his power to manipulate people, even describing how Porter felt like a pawn in his schemes, trapped in situations she couldn't escape. Diddy's legal team has strongly denied the memoir's claims, calling it pure fiction. They argue that the timing of its release is no accident and believe it's part of a planned attack to tarnish their client's name. This is a baseless attack, Diddy's attorney said, adding that the truth will eventually come out and clear Mr. Combs' name. However, with each new piece of evidence, the pressure on the music mogul continues to mount.
He broke him, let's say allegedly, but it was told by people in her camp that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht. So Cassie's story is Kim's story. Cassie's book is Kim's book.
The drama has intensified with the involvement of Kim Porter's family. While her children have defended their father, others close to Porter are not so quick to dismiss the allegations. L.B. Shore, Porter's former partner and the father of her eldest son, has called for a full and—
Bruh, when y'all look at this thing and saying force, y'all think that he probably threatened to beat her, threatened to do something like that. That ain't what force is. It could come from the mentality. Yo, he put her in a certain position, in a certain situation, and a certain time in her life.
The public is split. Some are standing by Diddy, believing he's the target of a smear campaign aimed at taking down a powerful figure. Others, however, feel that the mounting allegations are too serious to ignore. Social media has become a battleground, with supporters and critics going head-to-head over every new piece of information. As more details surface, it's becoming clear that this story is far from finished.
That she saw no way out other than doing what he told her to do. He had mentally controlled her. It's like a pimp. Diddy had pimp potential. He had her mind messed up where it controlled her.
What makes this case even more complicated is the potential involvement of other high-profile figures. The tapes are said to feature several celebrities, and rumors about their identities are spreading fast. While no names have been officially confirmed, the speculation alone has sent shockwaves through Hollywood. The thought that some of the industry's most beloved stars could be tied to such a scandal is almost too much to grasp. But if the tapes are as damaging as Burgess claims, the fallout could be disastrous. It's a tangled web of accusations, denials, and unanswered questions, with Kim Porter at the center. Her life, legacy, and tragic death have become the heart.
There's every man possibly is capable. I think he's very capable of doing it. It's in his character. That's who he is. That's what comes with power. That's what comes with arrogance. That's what comes with, what makes him. Power. That's just Selfishness will make you be like that.
As the legal battles continue and the public waits for answers, the spotlight on Diddy only grows brighter. The music mogul, once seen as untouchable, now finds himself at the heart of a scandal that could change his legacy forever. With every new revelation, the stakes rise higher, the allegations become more shocking, and the questions become even more urgent. What truly happened behind closed doors? And will the truth?
So it's just another form to silence a man, to humble a person. You know how sometimes you gotta humble somebody?
You're right.
Yeah, I think he's being humbled right now. Which it took a long time. It takes a long time to humble an arrogant person.
The revelations against Diddy keep coming, and with every new detail, the story gets darker and more unsettling. If you thought the claims in Kim Porter's alleged memoir
really put their hands on women really is people who have men who have feminine traits. So, you know, it really takes a coward to put his hands on a woman. So, you know, a man is so strong enough, we can just walk away. You can do, it's so many different things that you can do other than get upset, put your hands on a woman. But that comes from a man who's not quite a grown.
One of the most disturbing elements of this case is the alleged footage that has now been handed over to investigators. These recordings, reportedly stored on flash drives given to Courtney Burgess by Kim Porter, are said to show some of the most unsettling scenes imaginable. According to Burgess, the tapes feature 8 high-profile figures, 2 women and 6 men, caught in compromising situations. What makes these videos even more alarming is the claim that some of the individuals involved were in no condition to fully comprehend what
it was all, you know, insecurities. Anytime a man would go out his way to wiretap someone's phone or put taps in their homes just to monitor their conversation, that's a sign of insanity. So when you see someone doing that, you can imagine everything else